What's up, YouTube? Oh crap! I forgot to plug in my my Ethernet. Well, all right. So now what we're gonna do, guys? We're gonna do this opening scene, and then give me like a minute to plug in my Ethernet, because I totally forgot about that, and I don't want to lag here. But all right, guys. So what's up, YouTube? Today is Monday, April 18th, 2022. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. So I hope everyone had a great weekend. Nice long weekend. What up, Zach? What up, Peasy?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Appreciate you guys for being here, as always. And the ape father's man-child. Not sure if he's still here, dude. But can Mullen go to $10? All-time high short interest. I mean, possibly in the long term. But to be honest with you, dude, I don't see it going to $10 anytime soon. I think it's going to keep pulling back. But we'll get to that. We'll discuss that first today. And Leonard Armstrong. What up, dude? What's up? Mullen short data is nuts. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that the shorts piled in here today. I haven't seen it yet, so if you guys want to share, I'll be open to seeing that. But yeah, Mullen got wrecked today, and technically and fundamentally, it's not looking good. So we'll get to that. But I am interested in that Mullen short data. I did not see that. But thanks for being here, guys. Go enjoying the tendies today. So go for the overall market, I guess, and you made some tendies, Zach. So congrats, dude. Yeah, actually, we were gonna do Raministan, but then, yeah, crazy day in the market today. Started red, then it went green, and then it went red again, and now it's like pretty neutral. So yeah, crazy swing today. Pretty volatile. But yeah, guys. So yeah. So where were we? Yeah. So today we're doing the show from the stock market, New York Stock Exchange, because like I just said, neutral day. Okay. So, oh, and I'm looking at Netflix here. It's going up in the aftermarket because I did buy a Netflix last week. Earnings tomorrow, so pretty excited about that. Hopefully it doesn't go good. And I also bought Bitcoin today. Bought a lot of Bitcoin. Fat buy. I literally bought I think I bought the low. I bought 39K, 39,300. So, and then it went up to I think 40,300 now. So it went up $1,000 since I bought in. So I think I caught the bottom. Hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't go back down. But yeah, nice catch there. So I loaded up Netflix and Bitcoin, and hopefully those moon soon. But anyway, guys, hope you guys made some fat tennies today. And yeah, I got a great show for you guys today. So, as always, we'll be doing our daily stock and crypto reviews. And then we got 5 articles. So we got 5 short articles. Quite a few articles today. One about Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, Shark Tank guy. He owns a stake in crypto exchange. They just acquired another one, so we'll get to that. One about a stable coin called Beanstalk. I never heard of this, but apparently they got hacked, so crypto hack. One about corn, the prices of corn. One about natural gas, so corn and natural gas are going up. Got 2 articles about those. And then one more. I forgot what it was, but yeah, we'll get to that. And then today for the analysis, we're going to go over 3 stocks today. MULN, Mullen Automotive. That was number 1 trending today. Got wrecked, so we'll cover that. ATER. Been talking about that one for, I think, a week or 2 now. That one did really well today. Actually, crazy. It started in the red, then it went green, and then back down, and now it finishes pretty in the green. So, yeah, crazy volatility there. We'll cover that. ATER once again. And then NILE, BitNile. So, that one also did really well. BitNile went up like 20-something%. So, and then we'll get to the Yolos. And YOLO shouldn't take too long. Mostly memes, some actual YOLOs. But yeah, guys. Got quite a bit to cover today. Maybe we'll go... I'm thinking maybe 2 hours. Around 2 hours, let's aim for. You know, it may go longer. Whenever I estimate a time, it goes longer than that. But yeah, let's aim for 2 hours today. Unless you guys come in and chat, which I always welcome. Taxes related sell-off today? Could be. I don't really think so. That's probably a factor, but probably not, you know, a big factor. But they probably had something to do with it today. Was this close to buy 500 calls for June 17th on Netflix? Why June 17th? Well, yeah, dude, not financial advice. I bought shares. You know, actually, I didn't even care about the earnings. This is not an earnings play for me. I just looked at the chart and I'm like, you know, this is a pretty good price. And chart looks pretty good. Double gap or triple gap down. You know, it pulled back halfway from the high 700. So this is a long-term hold for me. Unless it moons during earnings and then it gaps up, then I'll sell. But I honestly didn't even really know it was earnings until a couple days ago. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'm holding through earnings. But yeah, Netflix looks pretty good to me right now. I'm not sure if it's going to go to 500 by June 17th, but I'm in it for shares. I'm just curious why June 17th, dude. Premium's already doubled. Damn, I should have went with it. I don't know. Maybe in hindsight, it's a good thing you didn't. If anything, you know, I'd go with the shares. If you think you missed the options, then I would just go with the shares, dude. I know it's not as exciting, not as much money, but you know, sometimes it's better to be a boring boomer than than an ape. But yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Earnings on Netflix tomorrow. Pretty excited about that. But I have a bad feeling, you know, since I bought in, never fails. It's gonna be one of those. Where's the meme here? Oh, I don't have the Bogdanov on the on this screen. All right, well we'll transition to the other screen here very soon. What up, Ray? What's up, dude? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you.
Hey. What's up?
They were 65 cents a contract. F. That's pretty good. Really. That's pretty good. 65 bucks for one. That's pretty cheap. Wow. Yeah, well, that makes sense. IV probably went up a lot because of earnings tomorrow. So, damn, that sucks, dude. Oh well, what you gonna do? Like I said, maybe it'll end up being a good thing. But yeah, watch it moon tomorrow, and then watch it moon tomorrow, and then. Oh, I gotta fix that. I don't know why that's so out of place there. I did just update OBS, so maybe it's screwing my settings a little bit. But alright guys, so thanks for being here everyone, and let's get started. And before we begin, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Oh, and just a quick update on what I've been doing behind the scenes. So, I officially submitted all my documentation for my investment firm, so hopefully that gets approved in a month or two, probably closer to 2 months. And I started working on my Patreon. There's already a lot of stuff up there, but I haven't really made any new content for a whole year. I made a bunch of content before the show started, and then, since then I've become a better content creator. So, I'm adding more content to that. I'm putting content in directly from the textbook that I studied from to become a financial advisor. And then after that, so I'm going to teach like 18 chapters out of the book. I already got through with like 3 of them, so I'm going to film a lot of those this weekend. And after that, I think I'm going to start doing, I'm going to start making like small documentaries, you know, like 10, 20-minute videos on just random investment topics. And because, you know, the videos I make now, they're very time sensitive. And after the day is over, not many people watch it anymore. So I think that'd be good for, it's called evergreen content. You know, people keep coming back and watching it. Only thing is, I've never actually made one of those small documentaries, you know, with like stock videos and stuff. So that'll be interesting. But you know, I'm sure I'll improve my skills there, get better at that. But yeah, pretty much, guys. A lot of new content coming here in the next few months. You know, growing the channel, becoming a better content creator, and you know, making the show better for you guys. So just an update on, you know, what's going on here with me. All right, guys, let's do it. And yeah, all right, guys. So my apologies. Give me 1 minute because 1 or 2 minutes. I totally forgot to plug in my Ethernet cable, and I don't want the show to start lagging and stuff. So pretty unprofessional, but I don't know what I don't know why I didn't do that. So yeah, give me like 1 or 2 minutes, guys. My apologies. Did I just? I guess that was on mute. So, my bad. Yeah, I just said thank you guys. Thank you guys. No, it was on mute. My bad. It was on mute. My bad. So I just unmuted. So thank you guys for sticking around. We're good now. Let's get started with the show. No, it's not just you. My bad. So thank you guys for sticking around. We got 7 viewers, 7 likes, and let's get started, guys. Yeah, I'm all over the place today, guys. So my bad about that. So, and I had time to get ready early too, and then I still ended up messing up. But you guys, the real ones.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
All right, let's get started here, guys. So the Dow Jones down 0.11%, Nasdaq up 0.13%, and S&P 500 down 0.02%. So yeah, pretty standard day. Very, very volatile day. It started in the red. It was like pretty deep in the red, and then everything just went in the green, and then it went back in the red towards the end of the day, and I thought we're gonna finish Ramistan deep in the red, and then it started pumping right at the end here, so we finished pretty neutral. Yeah, so Nasdaq is up and yeah, pretty sideways, so not bad at all. So I'll give that some applause. Oh, and by the way, yeah, I forgot to share this. So if you guys were on Discord, you've already seen this, but so you know, I talked about Veru on Friday. That one was squeezing the biotech stock Veru. A lot of apes. Well, a few apes didn't like it. So yeah, we got some comments. Let's go over some comments today. I already posted in Discord, but for everyone who didn't see. So we got these two people. We got this guy William Kemp. I'll be back Monday to tell you you were wrong on Veru. This is just the beginning. It has no competition in a $9 billion industry. It will get FDA approved. And if we look at Veru here, went down 20% today. So, yeah. He hasn't come back, so we'll see if he comes back. And then this lady here, Yashira Sanchez. ATER and Veru is just the beginning. Veru will be at 25 by the end of the week. And if so, you should quit doing these, please. 25, huh? Well, it's at 12 now, so yeah, you got 4 days to go up over 100%. I doubt it. But yeah, you know, so I'll give them the clown. But you know what you're gonna do? I try, guys. You know, it's hard being a bear. I'm not even trying to be a bear. I'm just being realistic. You know, the thing went up 200% in a week here, and I'm like, I don't think it's going up any further. It's just the beginning. It didn't even start yet. You know, it's the same thing over and over. Do your DD, do your research. The squeeze hasn't even started yet, bro. What are you talking about? It's the same thing, just different apes, over and over and over. I'm getting tired of it. But hey, you know, some people learn, some people don't. So, yep. But hey, it's good content, you know? It's good content. People making fools of themselves, and I can put them on blast here. So, I don't think I'm going to comment back. I used to, but, you know, I've been told that before. Stop making videos, and, you know, I make videos to help people, but people just don't want to hear it. Anyway, so, you know, the majority of people, and it's just my opinion, too. I don't get why people get so offended. You know, I can't be right all the time, but, you know, I don't get why people get so butthurt for saying it's going down. But, yeah, so the majority of people, you know, they like my stuff. They think it's useful, but you always get these stupid apes that, are just really disrespectful for no reason. I don't understand why people are so hateful on the internet. You know, if you don't agree, then okay, fine. But people really got to put their 2 cents in and you know, behind a keyboard. What up, Munir?
Hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Haven't seen you in a while, so nice to have you back, dude. I think XCLA went up a lot today. Are you still in that? Last time I checked, it went up a lot today. So, congrats to you there. Go minus 20%. I mean, it can squeeze to 25 and come back down to lows so fast. Yeah, I mean, I guess it can, but like I said, it already went up 200% in the past week, and apparently it's going to go up another 100%. So, I don't know. Oh, I got it. Where's the meme? Too many. Oh, here it is.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Oh, lagging a little bit. Let's try that one more time.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yep. Don't know what these people are smoking. No, No, you don't have it anymore? You mean? What do you think oil stock? It will go up? Yeah, not financial advice, dude. But it does appear like oil did bottom out. And it looks like it's starting to reverse. So, you know, all those oil stocks squeezed. Well, the small cap stocks squeezed. And they pulled back pretty hard, and it looks like they're reversing now. So, yeah, not financial advice, but I do think it does look like oil did bottom out, and yes, it should go up from here, in my opinion. All right, guys, please smash the like button. Please smash the like button if you haven't yet. All right, so VIX is down 2.33%. That's actually good. Down to 22 here, so not out of the woods just yet, but VIX is coming down. Hopefully that gets below 20 soon. All right, let's take a look at the watch list here. Not much in the green, but let's check it out. So, yeah, BitNile, Nile, up 29% today, which we'll discuss third. That was a major gainer today, BitNile. We'll get to that. Pulling back a little here in the aftermarket. And yeah, CEI up 21% today, so oil doing really, really good. Especially CEI, but I think all the oil stocks did pretty well today. ATER, which we'll discuss second today, 18.44%, pulling back in the aftermarket here. But yeah, hot stock, we'll get to that. XCLA 9%. Wow, Twitter went up 7.5%. Interesting. It was not up this much before, but yeah, major run here to end the day, and it's still going up in the aftermarket. So Twitter's making a run here. Interesting. Looks like financials did really well. Allied, Discovery, Bank of America, all doing really well. HUSA, another oil stock. Nvidia, 2.47%, very nice. Morgan Stanley, another financial there. Tesla did 2%, very good. JP Morgan, American Express, Wells Fargo, more financials. Chevron, that's oil. GM, Ford, AMD, Exxon, some more oil there. Google, Amazon. We got Marriott and Hilton, so hotels going up. Honda and Ford are up, so it looks like cars are up. Yeah, silver, gold, Facebook, Microsoft. So not much in the green, but yeah, some of these, retail favorites are going really high today. NILE, CEI, ATER, XCLA, Twitter. So yeah, some memes, some retail favorites, financials, oil, and a few tech stocks, blue chip tech stocks, it looks like. But yeah, not much in the green. Definitely more bearish today. And let's get on to the red side. What do you think by you mean Netflix? NELX. I think you're talking about Netflix, or is it NFLX you mean? I think you mean Netflix. So I don't know when you got here, but yeah, we were just talking about that. So, personally, I bought it. I'm in Netflix right now. I didn't do it for earnings. I just did it because it looks pretty good to me, the current price. But, if you want to gamble a little bit, then yeah, sure. I'm long-term holding no matter what. So, nobody really knows how tomorrow's going to go. A lot of people think it's gonna tank, because apparently they're losing subscribers. Not losing subscribers, but the subscriber growth rate is not that good. And they just lost business in Russia and stuff. And there's more competition from all these other streaming services now. But, to me, it already went down so much. It really shouldn't go down too much further. So, regardless of how the earnings turn out, I think it's a pretty good buy right now. Chart looks really good. And, long term, it's definitely going up. So, you can either buy before or after earnings. If you buy before, it is kind of a gamble. It may go down, it may go up a lot. But regardless, earnings or not, I do think Netflix is a really good buy right now. And Google before split, Google. Let me see Google real quick. Wow, Google is a pretty good buy right now. Yeah, I didn't really look at this chart lately, but yeah, this looks pretty good. It's 38 RSI. Looks like it's bottoming out here, double gap down, cup and handle looks like it's forming. So the chart on Google looks pretty good right now. So, and you know, the split during splits, technically they're not supposed to be bullish or bearish, but in reality, it is bullish when they split. So yeah, I would say go for both right now, Netflix and Google. And you know, worst thing, it goes down. It ain't gonna go down that much though. But worst thing, they pull back, and you're just gonna hold it. Gotta hold it for a little bit, which you shouldn't have a problem doing. You know, those are very good blue chip stocks. But yeah, look like some great buying opportunities right now. So yeah, I'd say go for it. Not financial advice. All right, guys, onto the red side here. So DD down 18%. Wow, down to $2 now. Got a meme about DD later, about Jim Cramer saying buy DD. So yeah, that's number one loser today on my watch list. Then we got Mullen, which we'll discuss first today, 15% down. What else we got here? Canopy Growth pulling back a lot. Highcroft Mining pulling back. Schwab, I don't know what happened to Schwab, but that went down 10% today. That's pretty bad. Centro, 8%. Moderna, 6.5%. Clover, ANY, GME, Wish, all down about 6%. Ocugen, too. There's a lot of memes pulling back here. So for the most part, it looks like growth had the most movement today. It looks like value held up pretty decently. Not great, but value didn't move that much, and growth is really what's pulling down the market. And value is really holding it up. That's what it appears like. We got Ocugen, Novavax, DoorDash, Virgin Galactic. Yeah, a lot of memes here. Tilray. Yeah, a lot of these Devil's Lettuce stocks are pulling back today. Pretty bad. Interesting, because 420 is coming up here in 2 days. So you would think it'd be a catalyst. Buy the rumor, sell the news. But no, people selling the rumor here on 420. Yeah, a lot of memes here. MMAT, Microvision, DWAC, Skills, Roblox, meme index down 3.44% today. Robinhood, Ride, Roku, DraftKings, AMC, all the memes down today. Palantir, looks like airlines and cruises are down. SoFi, I don't really see any value going down that much. I guess here we go. T-Mobile, Costco, Nike, Netflix. Yeah, so looks like value held up pretty decently today. Either little in the green or little in the red. So yeah, definitely looks more bearish than bullish today, but it looks like growth really went down today, with the exception of a few that went up a lot. And value not really moving that much. So pretty standard day for the boomers and not that great of a day for apes. Unless you were in ATER and NILE, which we'll get to. So yeah, guys, pretty standard day today, pretty average. So hope you guys may attend these. If not, hope it wasn't too bad. And yeah, let's get on to some crypto now. Leaps on Google. Yeah, if you want, dude. Definitely not a bad idea, you know. Low IV, and like I said, chart looks really good right now. So, yeah, Leaps does appear to be a pretty good idea on Google right now. Not financial advice. TD is going to get delisted, I guess. I don't know what's up with that. Wasn't it supposed to get delisted like months ago? And it still hasn't yet. So, I don't know what's up with DD, but yep, that is at $2 now, getting wrecked. Alright, guys, let me check YouTube real quick. We got 10 viewers, 9 likes. Thank you, guys. Please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. But yeah, a lot of people in here already. So, appreciate you guys. Already a great show. So, it wasn't a great start. We had a few technical difficulties, but a lot of people in here now, so appreciate everyone.
I appreciate you.
And it's a Monday, which is usually a pretty slow day, so yeah, a lot of people in here. So already a great show. All right, give me a second, guys. Let me pull up crypto here. All right. Wow, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going here. All right, so crypto is down 0.03% today. So pretty sideways. Well, give that some applause as well. So yeah, pretty sideways day all around. Stock market pretty sideways, crypto pretty sideways. Although they were down earlier, so they're coming back right now. But yeah, pretty sideways day all around. Trending, SHIB is number 1, don't know why. Step in, number 2, 18%, and Bitcoin up a little bit here, number 3. Biggest gainers, United Emirate coin. Is that legit? I don't know if that's legit or that's just cold United Emirate coin, but I'll look into that later. Not sure if anyone knows if that's legit or not. Let me know. But yeah, that's the biggest gainer, 330%. Then Millennium Sapphire, no idea what that is, 300%. And then Kintamon, no idea what that is. Well, it's not a dog, so maybe it's not a meme. And then we got some recently added here. Reckless Ape, Sheeb Gachi.
Hey, you gonna lose all your money? That's a scam!
Little bit of lag. One more time.
Hey, you gonna lose all your money? That's a scam!
Alright, that's a little better. Alright, let's get on to the actual crypto here. So yeah, guys. So I did buy Bitcoin today, bought pretty fat. I bought 9K worth of Bitcoin. And I put the buy order in for 39,300. And it did fill, and now it's up to 40K, 40.7K. So yeah, I think I literally caught the bottom there. So give myself the money. So yeah, nice catch by me. Pat myself on the back there. Hopefully it holds. Hopefully that is the bottom. But I saw a dip under 40K, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna buy the dip. So nice. Already up about 1.5K since I bought it. All right, so yeah, Bitcoin up 0.8%, Ether down 1.3%, around 3,000 there. Binance pretty sideways. XRP down 1.5%, Solana 2.5%. Terra's doing really good, 10% there. Cardano down 1.55%, Doge down 2.36%. Sheep down about 3%. So not much price action going on here. Litecoin down 1%, Chronos 1%. Chainlink 2.2% down. Bitcoin Cash down 0.3%. FTX is going down a lot, 7%. Ouch. What's up with FTX? But yeah, not too much price action. Monera's going up a lot. Interesting. ApeCoin pulling back 3%. Yeah, let's sort this out here. Waves is still pulling back. Zcash going up. Yeah, let's sort this out here. So it looks like this is actually a lot more bearish than bullish. It looks like 25% of the coins, if that, maybe 20% of the coins in the green here. So biggest gainer, Step In, and then Terra, second biggest, which is a value coin. So really the only value coin in the green is like Terra and then Bitcoin. But big difference there. And then Binance. So I don't know, maybe this, 0.03% down is a bit deceiving, because this definitely looks a lot more bearish than bullish. And on the red side here, so yeah, it looks like 80% of the coins in the red, but price action not too bad. Biggest loser is Helium, that's 7%. And it does look like growth. So same thing with crypto, that's the stock market. It looks like growth is really driving the price action. And value didn't move too much. So yeah, it looks like most of the growth coins are pulling down the market, but it looks like Terra and Bitcoin are holding up the market. So small cap coins pulling the market down, large cap coins holding the market up. Well, just specifically Bitcoin and Terra. But yeah, really not too bad on the... So most coins are in the red, but not too bad on the price action. So as long as you're holding, the value coins, should not have been too bad today. But yeah, pretty sideways day in crypto as well. So yeah, there you have it, guys. Stock market pretty sideways, crypto pretty sideways. So it looks like the boomers made out pretty okay today. Should have made a little money. And it looks like the apes lost a little today. Value stocks and coins pretty sideways, little bullish, and growth stocks and coins going down here. All right, let's get on to some news. Give me 1 second here. Got 5 articles today. Do I still have calls? All right, give me 1 second. Let this finish loading. All right, PZ. So do I still have calls on Bitcoin? Yeah, I still have. I sold calls on Bitcoin. So I sold them for the, I think December 25th or December 30th, something like that. It's at the end of the year. So I sold the leaps on Bitcoin, 75K strike for the end of December. So that's looking pretty good right now. That already went down like 50% from where I sold it from. I think I sold it at like almost 4K per Bitcoin, and now it's at like less than 2K. So I already made a lot of money on that. But yeah, so I still have those covered calls on my Bitcoin, and I just bought more Bitcoin today, which I'm going to sell more covered calls on pretty soon. Probably tomorrow. But I think I'm going to sell those for June 25th for the 50K strike. So yeah, I still have my original Bitcoin covered calls, and then I'm going to sell more tomorrow for probably June 25th, 50K. So yeah, so by the end of the June, if it's at 50K, I have to sell. If not, I keep my money. I keep my money either way. And then I got my big play for December. So still got, a long time to go. 7 months to go. 8 months to go before that expires. But yeah, if it goes to 75K, I really don't care if I have to sell at 75K. I'll sell Bitcoin at 75K at December. That's fine with me. And if not, then I keep my money. Wall Street Trappers. How do you play the options on crypto? Well, first of all, dude, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. I think you're new to the show. Haven't seen you before, so welcome. Welcome to the community and the show. Glad to have you here.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
I'll type it in chat. It's ledgerx.com. It's actually FTX derivatives now. So yeah, FTX bought LedgerX, so I think it's FTX derivatives now. But do ledgerx.com, I can do it right here. And view live markets. Yeah, so ledgerx.com, but FTX bought it, so it's really FTX now. And yeah, let's take a look at the live market here. So yeah, this is... So way down here, this is where I sold for. So yeah, right now... so I sold this one for 4K. 75K strike, December 30th. So I sold it for 4K back when Bitcoin was at 48K. And now it already went down 50%. It's down to 2K now. So I already made 50% on that. But yeah, that delta's 19 there. So 19% chance this actually goes in the money. So yeah. 81% chance that I just collect the premium on that right now. And then tomorrow I'm going to sell these. June 24th, 50K strike, and that's 1100 per Bitcoin there, and that's 22 delta. So, 20. So I'm gonna have 78% chance that finishes out of the money. So yeah, I don't really like buying options on crypto, or I don't really like buying options in general unless they're leaps. But I'm a big believer in selling options, collecting premium. Long term, that's a better play. It's a long term winning strategy. Selling options, it's not pretty. It's not fancy. It's boring, but long term it works. It's a winning play, and when you buy options long term, it's usually not a winning play. But yeah, guys, if you guys want to know how to trade options on Bitcoin and Ether, it's ledgerx.com, FTX derivatives. So I hope that's helpful for you guys. That's sweet. I didn't know you could do that with crypto. Yeah, it's pretty crazy because no one really talks about this. This is the only site I believe that you can actually trade crypto options. And it's legit. FTX owns it. But yeah, I'm surprised this hasn't gotten more attention. More people don't know about this. It's really not that popular because you look at open interest, there's not too much liquidity for these options. It's only on like certain strikes there's a lot of liquidity. But yeah, I believe sooner or later, probably within the next year, more exchanges are going to have options. But for right now, this is the only US site where you can trade options on crypto. So, yeah, let's get back to the news here. Is it just like in stocks? Yes, it's just like in stocks. Strike price, expiration, and it's good because they trade in mini contracts. So you don't have to own like a whole Bitcoin just to trade, like you do in stocks. You need 100 shares to trade options, or to sell options at least, for one contract. So they're in mini contracts. So each mini contract's only like, I think, a couple $100. So it's very, anyone can do it. You're the first YouTuber I've seen talk about it. Yeah, I think there's a Kamikaze Cash. That's where I learned it from. Shout out to him. I really like him, Kamikaze Cash. He's the one where I learned it from. But yeah, it's really not that popular. Most people don't know about it. And it's I made a lot of money selling options on crypto. because everyone, wants Bitcoin the moon, and I just take the premium. I have not gotten called away from selling Bitcoin options yet. And even if I did, that'd be pretty cool too. I really don't care. But yeah, I've made some fat premiums on Ledger X. You're welcome, dude. So yeah, please smash the like button, guys. And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing, please. All right, let's get to the news here. So today we got 5 articles. One about Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, Shark Tank guy. He has a crypto exchange. One about a stablecoin hack. And 3 articles about commodities, corn, natural gas, and the World Bank. So let's do it here. So first article, Kevin O'Leary backed WonderFi. I like the name WonderFi because he's Mr. Wonderful. WonderFi to acquire Canadian crypto exchange Coinberry for $38.5 million. So yeah, WonderFi plans to expand its operations in Canada by acquiring digital asset trading platform Coinberry after its recent BitBuy acquisition. I've never heard of WonderFi or Coinberry. I have heard of BitBuy. Or maybe not. Maybe it's BitPay I've heard about. But yeah, those are some pretty small exchanges. So yeah, pretty straightforward there. I didn't even know Kevin O'Leary had a DeFi exchange, but yeah. They're going to acquire Coinberry for $38 million. And it says it recently bought BitBuy for $162 million. And he says there's going to be even bigger acquisitions on the way. So, yeah, looks like WonderFi is coming up. All right, next article here. Ether-based stablecoin protocol Beanstalk drops from its $1 peg after a $182 million hack. Yeah, so this is pretty sad, but, unfortunately, this has become the norm. Crypto is hackable now. Not literally, but, when they're on exchanges and platforms like this, they are vulnerable to attacks. So I've never heard of Beanstalk. But apparently it's a stable coin. Yeah, so it says he stole $80 million in total. So I'm not sure if it's 80 million or 182 million, but it says hacker stole 80 million, including 25,000 Ether, 36 million Bean. And then he donated 250K to Ukraine. So I guess he has some morals, but no, screw this guy. And then Bean token dropped 65% to 14 cents. So that's never good when, stable coins get unpegged. So yeah, hope this guy gets caught. Hope this exchange get their money back. Beanstalk, I've never heard of them, but I hope they get made whole. Probably not going to, but hoping for the best. And yeah, this is very unfortunate, but this is the norm now. Hackers everywhere, exploiting exchanges and making out with a lot of money. So sorry to everyone who lost money in this, and hopefully, the guy gets caught and they get made whole. All right, next article here. So moving on from crypto. Price of corn hits 9-year high as surge in commodities continues. So yeah, commodities have been going up a lot, mostly due to the, Russia-Ukraine thing. All right, the contracts for July corn futures were trading above $8 per bushel on Monday, the highest level since September 2012. Corn is just one of several agriculture commodities that has seen surging prices in recent weeks, in part due to the war in Ukraine. Even prior to the war, agricultural commodities we're seeing some upward pressure, supply chain disruptions, and high transportation costs that are contributing to inflation throughout the economy. So yeah, pretty straightforward there. Corn is at a 9-year high, $8. Because I believe Ukraine and Russia produce a lot of corn and wheat, and some other crops, and oil a lot too. And next one, natural gas surges to highest level since 2008 as Russia's war upends energy markets. So looks like natural gas is at $8 also. $8 per million British thermal units, which I really don't know anything about natural gas like that. But yeah, important thing, natural gas, highest level in 13 years, highest since 2008. So corn and natural gas, not an all-time high, but highest since, a long time, over 10 years. And last article here. World Bank slashes global growth forecast to 3.2% from 4.1%, citing Ukraine war. The largest single factor in the reduced growth forecast was a projected economic contraction of 4.1% across Europe and Central Asia. Other factors behind the slowdown in growth from January's forecast include higher food and fuel costs being borne by consumers in developed economies. Supply disruptions to Ukraine agricultural exports are also cited as contributing factors to driving prices higher. So, yeah, it looks like a global slowdown. Hopefully it's not a, recession or anything like that. But, yeah, we were growing 4.1%, and it looks like the war slashed it a whole percent. Not good. So everyone's suffering because of this war. Yeah, supply chain is getting real messed up. So everyone's paying the price, but Russia's paying the highest price, and Ukraine. And it doesn't look like it's going to end anytime soon. It's probably going to go on for a few more months, probably till the end of the year, maybe even further. So yeah, commodities going crazy, inflation going crazy, and growth slowing down. Not good, not good. So, we're still growing here, but it's not going to be as good as it used to be. Money printer's off now. Interest rates going up. So, hopefully we don't pull back. Hopefully it's not a recession. But that is possible, so be ready, guys. But yeah, the best times are over. We had a historic bull run for the last 2 years, and that's over now. Okay. So that's all the news for today, guys. Let's get on to the TA. Mullen going back to 3 this week. That's a bit ambitious, dude. I mean, I sure hope so. Personally, I think that's a bit high, but I sure hope so. I sure hope so. But we'll discuss that right now. It is going up in the aftermarket here, so that's a good sign for tomorrow. What up, Sahil? What up, Dale?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate everyone. And please smash that like button if you haven't yet, guys. Look at SST. Wow, what happened here? Holy crap. Just went down 25%. What is going on?
And it's gone.
What happened here? News? Well, to be fair, I did cover this a couple of weeks ago. Not even that long ago. And I did predict it would pull back down to 17 here to fill this gap. And now it has. So, not sure what's going on here, but yeah, I did think it would pull back, but not like this. And there's no news, not on TD or anything. So I guess this is like breaking news coming out here. TD isn't saying what's going on, so we'll keep an eye on this. So not really sure what's going on here. S1 filing? That sounds like dilution. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that is either, but I'm pretty sure that's either dilution, in offering, or insider sales. It's one or the other. But yeah, wow, good. But the good news is that it's probably going to come back up to 20, because it's going to be a gap down now. So it's going to fill the gap up here at 17, but it's going to leave a gap down at 20. So at some point, it should come back up to 20. But yeah, ouch. Ouch. All right. So let me just check YouTube real quick. 6 viewers, 10 likes. All right, guys. So appreciate everyone who's still here. So today, we're gonna do, once again, we're gonna do 3 TAs. We're gonna do MULN, ATER, and NILE. So this shouldn't take too long. I already know what I'm gonna say here. So we'll start up with MULN, ATER, and then NILE. NILE. All right. So I'm just going to take a sip of my drink here, and we'll get started. All right. So here is MULN, Mullen Automotive. This finishes at $1.84 today. That is down 14.81%.
And it's gone.
So we've been covering this stock for a while now, almost 2 months. A lot has happened. It's short squeezed. And then Mullen came out with, or not Mullen, and then Hindenburg came out with a short report. Crazy price action. And today we did have some news, so let's check that out first. Oh, I forgot to mention. Yeah, this was number 1 on StockTwits today. I believe it had over 7,000 mentions. So we're going to analyze it today. So yeah, we had some news today. So let's check that out first. So the company plans to start EV battery pack production at its high voltage battery R&D facility in Monrovia, California. So that was really bullish news. Apparently, the stock was up 20% pre-market. And finishes down almost 15%. So crazy, crazy volatility today. Crazy swings. And to be honest, I'm not sure how much I believe that news. Fair warning. What I'm going to say is pretty bearish. I've always been pretty skeptical about this stock. So I read the Hindenburg report, did a video on that not too long ago. And, Mullen claims they have state-of-the-art technology in their factories. They had a picture of it on their website, but apparently it's just a stock image. And it's pretty concerning that the company has not responded to Hindenburg yet. If those accusations weren't true, you would expect them to come out and say something. But it's just radio silence so far. So yes, that sounds bullish, but I really don't trust the CEO, and I need to see some proof before I believe that news. But let's go ahead and analyze here. What up, Kusama?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. I'm in Sweden now. Nice. That was fast. That was real fast. So, awesome. Glad to hear that. How do you like it so far? I guess you've only been there for a little bit, but how do you like it so far? What happened with Mullen today, man? Seems like a lot of shorting. A lot of selling off, a lot of shorting. Is Mullen new Nikola? I don't want to piss anyone off, but personally, yeah, I kind of think so. It seems like it. Very, very similar. A lot of similarities in terms of the CEO and, accusations of fraud and stuff like that. Oh, and also, and the company's broke. Financials are not good, so I don't really know how they're going to afford this new factory. But anyway, let's go ahead and analyze here. So let's start with the bullish stuff first. So first of all, this appears to be a cup and handle. Bottom of the cup being the low of 50 cents. And there can be multiple possible tops. Let's zoom in a little bit here. It can be 380. And if it is 380, that would be a bearish indicator. Because that would mean the cup already topped out and is due for a pullback, which it already is pulling back. But it can also be above 380, and anything above 380 would be a bullish indicator, because that would mean the cup is not completed yet. It can also be 585. $640, $740, $815, $905, $1085, $1165, or even the high of $1590. So the cup and handle can be bullish or bearish depending on where the top is. Personally, I think it already topped out. But longer term, the cup and handle looks bullish, and shorter term, it looks bearish. Okay. We do have a double gap down. First gap down at 1190. So that is a bullish indicator. That is telling us that eventually the stock should come back up to 1190. to fill the gap. May take a while, but eventually it should. And where's the other one? There it is. Nope. There it is. And then we do have another gap down at 465, so that's another bullish indicator that is telling us that the stock should eventually come back up to 465 to fill this gap. Again, it may take a while, but eventually it should. And in the aftermarket here, this is running up to 187, so if this holds, that would be a bullish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow the stock will run to the upside. And now to the bearish. And now for the bearish stuff. So I've been saying the past few times we covered Mullen. All right, let's back up. So we do have a double gap up. First gap up at 60 cents. So that is a bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock may come back down to 60 cents to fill this gap. Looks pretty unlikely at this point, but possible, so be aware of that, guys. And then we have another gap up at 150, so that's another bearish indicator that is telling us that the stock should eventually come back down to 150 to fill this gap. And I do think that one is very realistic. And we did have another gap up at 180. And that one did fill today. And let me switch it up here. And we do have this symmetrical triangle here. It looked like it was consolidating around 240. And it was either going to break out to the upside or break out to the downside. And it looks like it's breaking down, and it looks like it's breaking out to the downside now. So that's another bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should continue to sell off. Okay, I think that's about it. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. Very good, bro. Today, 20 Celsius, no clouds, perfect weather. We use Fahrenheit here, so I don't even know how much, what that is in Fahrenheit. But, all right, I'm glad you're enjoying it so far, dude. Okay. So right now, this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 190 and 170. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 190, 225, 255, 270, 290, 230, excuse me, not 230, 320, 340, 360, 380, and then $4. There is resistance above $4, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 170, 135, 115, $1, 75 cents, 60 cents, and then the low of 52 cents. So right now at this current price, 184, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide. So expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 315 to the upside, the channel starts to narrow. So expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this breaks 315 to the upside. And to the downside, if/when this breaks 75 cents, the channel starts to narrow. So expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this breaks 75 cents. RSI is currently at 40, so that is below average. So according to the RSI, this current price of 184 should be a little bit higher. And this did 108 million in volume today, way above the average of 22 million. So the sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So quite honestly, fundamentally, I don't like this stock. Like I said, there were some very serious accusations in the Hindenburg short report. The company has yet to respond to those. That's a red flag. And technically, long term, the chart does look bullish. Got some pretty strong bullish indicators in the cup and handle, double gap down. But in the short term, it is starting to look pretty bearish. Again, we have the double gap up, breakout of the symmetrical triangle. So, what I'm about to say here is just based on the technicals. Personally, I'd stay far away from this stock. Because fundamentally, there are a lot of red flags. The CEO has a lot of questions to answer. But yeah. So if you want to go long, not financial advice. Honestly, 184 isn't such a bad entry. According to the RSI, it's already undervalued. Well, not undervalued, but according to the RSI, it's already lower than where it should be. But it does appear like it's a falling knife right now, and it's going to keep pulling back in the short term. So while 184 isn't a bad entry, I do think this will keep pulling back, and you should be able to get an even better entry. I do believe it will pull back down to at least 150, where the gap is, and I think that'd be a really good entry. And it may even pull back lower than that. It may even go back to 60 cents. Again, pretty unlikely at this point, but possible. So I guess if you want to go long at 184, go for it. I can support it, but I think if you hold off for a little bit and you set your buy orders to 150, but I think if you hold off for a little bit, you should be able to get this back at 150 and lower. So I would support going long at 150 and lower, and if it pulls back below 150, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. Personally, I would set my buy orders to 150 and average down if it comes back down to 60 cents. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, that would be what? Let's do the math there. %. Seems like a pretty decent play. Again, I do think this will pull back down to at least 150 in the short term. And from this current price of 184, that would be around a 20% downside. So pretty decent money to be made here on the downside. But there is still upside potential. There is still upside risk here. This is still a retail favorite, still a short squeeze candidate. So this can rip at any time. So I would say going short here would be a medium risk, medium reward play. Decent play, but not the greatest. There are definitely better short plays out there in the market. So if you want to go short, I can support it. I would say just cover at 150 once it fills the gap. This is not one you really want to hold for that long on the short side. Get in, get your money, get out. Get in, get your money, get out. You already missed a lot of downside, but still a decent amount of downside to go. So if you want to go short here, please do that at your own risk. Alright guys, so this one isn't too straightforward, a little bit complicated. Fundamentally, I really don't like the stock. I'm very concerned about the Hindenburg short report. I'd like to see a response from the CEO. Technically, long term it does look good, looks bullish. But in the short term, it does still look bearish. So if you want to go long, like I said, 184 is not a bad price, but I do think it will pull back even further. So personally, I'd set the buy orders to 150 and lower. And if you want to go short, not a bad play, but not a great play either. Pretty decent money to be made here on the short side. So if you want to do that, I can support it. Just please do that at your own risk. Okay. So, sorry to everyone who lost money in the stock today. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is MULN Mullen Automotive. And now it's back down to 184, so we'll see where this ends in the aftermarket here. CEI is easy $5 plus with 10K FOMO. 10K equals $10, then settles in $5 range, then qualify for merger as parent company to follow, in my opinion. Yeah, we'll check out CEI in a second here. That's an honorable mention. It did go up a lot today. That did make, like, number 10 on StockTwits, I think. I think MULN is very careful with PR. The CEO is, definitely is very careful with PR. I don't really believe him, to be honest. It seems like he's going on a media tour, and what he says is not very credible. But he talks a lot. You know, he talks very big. So, yes, I do think they are very careful. The CEO specifically. He only says good things, and whenever something negative comes out, he, tries to avoid it at all costs. It's pretty weird. Pretty skeptical about that. Short X25. TP1, TP2. I'm not sure what you mean by that, dude. But let's check out CEI. Yeah, so sorry guys, if that's not what you want to hear on Mullen, but I'm gonna keep I just keep it real with you guys. I really don't think it's I've always been skeptical about it, and it doesn't look that great to me in the short term. This looks like Nikola 2.0 to me, to be completely honest. Take profit 1, 2. All right, got you. Take profit at what? Sean Kalamgi. Hope I said that right. What's your thoughts on Twitter? All right, we can check that out real quick. So Twitter did go up a lot today. I was not expecting that. All right, so CEI. So let's do CEI first. Thoughts on ATER? Well, we'll do ATER in a second here. Get to that right now, after we look at CEI and Twitter. But yeah, CEIs, be careful. There's a gap up here, 92. So it should come back down to 92 at some point. But this is a big cup and handle here. So this can potentially go back up to $2. So $5? I don't know about $5. Maybe in the long term, yes. Because there's the bigger cup and handle here, 485. So I think long term, $5 is possible, yes. In the short term, I think max it goes up to $2 though. And eventually this should pull back down to 92. So be careful there, dude. If I were in CEI and I caught this run today, I'd probably look to sell pretty soon, quite honestly. So Twitter. Yeah, this one is so long. All right, so I did do a video about this, I think, last week. So long term, it looks pretty good. You know, we got big cup and handle here, gap down at 60, 70. So eventually, it should come back up to $60 to fill this gap. May even be another gap here. Yeah, there's another gap, 65. So eventually, it should come back up to 65. Long term looks really good. And also there's this other cup and handle here at 55. So some pretty bullish indicators in the short and long terms. But there's also a gap up at 40, which is the only thing that scares me about this. So I think short term this has the potential to go up to 55. But I'm pretty scared about this gap up at 40. So yeah, I think it has. So, best case scenario, short term, 55. Worst case scenario, not worst case, but this has the potential to go back down to 40. RSI is at 64 right now, so that's getting on the overbought side. Not quite there, but you know, it is getting into overbought, overvalued territory. So be careful in the short term. So it's a little hard to tell where it's going to go in the short term, but yeah, I would say potentially up to 55 and potentially down to 40. So I hope that answers the question, Sean. Please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. Mullen Bulls say do your research, and if they actually did, they would know Mullen doesn't have any IP, intellectual property. They get all their parts from partners who have the IP. Yeah, I don't think they actually read the short report, and I'm not saying Hindenburg is the most ethical people, but they're usually right. They outsource their work to Chinese companies, and then like the Dragonfly, they just straight up stole it. They didn't pay him for it, and they just stole the property. And yeah, you know, I tell them that, and they tell me to do my research. That's why Mullen was a swing for me. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely don't think you should buy and hold Mullen, but you know, it does have short squeeze potential, which it already did. But yeah, you know, I get it. They're heavily invested. They're emotional about it. But you just got to be realistic, you know. I don't see how you can read that report and still be bullish. You know, there's some serious accusations. Like I said, it looks like Nikola 2.0 all over again. So, you know, I don't want to disrespect the Mullen apes or anything. You know, I sure hope it goes up, and I hope it's legit, but you know, I'm not convinced. I would like to see a response from the CEO. And also the battery. You know, they did their battery test, and Hindenburg claimed they lied about it. Which, like, yes and no. That was true and not true at the same time, because the results were accurate, but the battery they tested was 2 times larger than what's actually going to go on the car. So, you know, it's not realistic results. Yeah, we covered the whole Hindenburg report, and yeah, I'm not convinced. So I sure hope it's legit, but yeah, I need to see some proof and a response from the CEO. it looks like Nikola 2.0. I will fill the gap at 182 on CEI. What stock you talking about, Kusama? Yeah, anyway, be careful with this CEI. It looks like it can keep going up, but gap is pretty scary there. It's just blind fanboys. Yeah, unfortunately, that's retail for you. You know, you have to not be emotional about things. I know it's hard. You know, we've all been there. You get emotionally attached to your stocks. You know, it's really hopium at the end of the day. But yeah, you know, it's kind of sad actually. You know, you try to help them out, try to explain it to them. They don't want to hear it. So at the end of the day, you can't feel too bad. It is what it is. You know, some people learn, some people don't. Yeah, I'm not like trying to disrespect anyone. But you know, it's hard being a bear, hard being bearish on stuff because people, it's easy saying moon, moon, moon. People love that. But you keep it 100 here. You try to tell them the truth and they just don't want to hear it. Of course, I'm an ATER fanboy myself. ATER 350. Yeah, that's true. But no. At least you know you have to sell at some point. You know, you know you gotta hit the sell button. If investors were to judge it based on its performance alone without recent news, they probably shy away. But given recent news, it looks like risk-tolerant investors will be increasingly interested in CEI. Yeah, I mean CEI is it's a meme stock. It's a meme stock. So, yes, you know this has the potential to squeeze, but you know I'd hit the sell button. You know, don't I really wouldn't diamond hands this. Hold it. I'd hit the sell button at some point. That's not a knock against it, but it raises a possibility. Unknown EV companies often make bold claims that later turn out to be false. For example, QuantumScape faced a lot of scrutiny for its claim. Yeah. Yeah, for MULN, that's what it looks like. The CEO is just making some very, very bold claims. Which doesn't even sound remotely possible. And if you look at the report, like he claimed they have like 50,000 orders for these small companies. You know, they claim they have state-of-the-art technology, which they don't. And yeah, it's like not even bold claims. It's just borderline lying. It is lying straight up. It's just straight up fraud. So yeah, it reeks of Nikola 2.0, to be completely honest. And I sure hope not, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. All right, anyway, on to ATER, guys. And this one's going to be bearish, too. So, you know, my apologies in advance. But I'm just giving you my opinion. But QuantumScape is doing their own batteries, their own tech. Mullen doesn't do anything but buy and assemble, reassembly. Yeah, Mullen just outsources and slaps the logo on it. I'm not sure about QuantumScape, but QuantumScape is, you know, it is a legit company. So I'm not sure what's going on with the batteries there, but it is pretty legit. My point is that Mullen Automotive has a lot to gain by throwing its head into the solid state battery conversation. There is no evidence that it has fabricated any claims. I'm not implying that. Actually, I think there is evidence that it has fabricated claims. And it's really up to them now to respond to those claims, which they haven't yet, which is pretty alarming. ATR is GME 2.0. I think it may be AMC 2.0. I don't know about GME 2.0. I don't really think there's ever gonna be another GME. That was crazy. That went from like $2 to 300 something. AMC went from like 10 to 70. So this is going from like 2 to 6 now. So yeah, I think ATER can be AMC 2.0, but I don't think there's ever going to be GME 2.0 again. Well, there probably will be eventually, but I think AMC 2.0 would be more appropriate. Better way to explain this. So MULN is not worth it long term. Well, this is not financial advice, but personally, no, I don't think so. I don't think it's a good company. I'm taking the piss DW. Not sure what you mean by that. I'm taking the piss DW. What's DW? The solid state battery is by another company. They never said that we have developed. MULN says we have a battery. I forget the name of the battery company, but I'll dig it up if I can. Yeah, it was the but I don't know who made it, but yeah, in the report, Hindenburg report, they claimed that the battery, I think they claimed it was going 600 miles. It had a range of 600 miles. And Mullen said that wasn't true. And then they got the guy who tested the battery to come on. He did an interview. And he said the results were accurate. And all the Mullen apes are like, yeah, see, it's true. But then he also said that the battery was 2 times bigger than what actually fits on the car. So, really, it's not true. You know, they choose to like they selectively choose what they want to hear. So, yes, the results were accurate, but the battery is not what's actually going to be used. So, anyway, they don't want to hear it. I already know I'm going to get a lot of hate for putting out that video, but I just keep it 100, you know. I can easily say moon and get a lot of subs, but, you know, that's not what we do here. Keep it 100 here. And then plus, I don't get why people get mad about my opinion. Just my opinion. You can do whatever you want. Oh, don't worry. Got you. All right, anyway, let's get on to ATER here. So here is ATER Aterian. This finishes at $6.55 today. That is up 18.44%. So we've been covering the stock for the past few weeks. Was definitely short squeezing. Looks like it's still short squeezing. Crazy price action on the stock today. At one point it was down 5%. And then it finishes up over 18%. So crazy volatility, crazy swings here. So this was number 2 on StockTwits today, after MULN. So once again, we are going to analyze it. So really no company-specific news to justify this price action today. It just seems like this is very retail-driven. Apes still like the stock.
We like the stock.
And still squeezing it. So let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, this looks like a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being the low of 210. And there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 680, which if it is 680, that would be a bearish indicator because that would mean the cup already topped out and is due for a pullback. But it can be above 680. And anything above 680 would be a bullish indicator, because that would mean the cup has not completed yet. It can also be 835, 995, 1190, 1420, 1705, or even 1905. And actually, longer term, this is an even bigger cup and handle, and it can potentially come back up to 49. But the cup and handle can be bullish or bearish depending on where the top is. Personally, I think the most realistic tops would be 680 or 835. So the cup and handle can be bullish or bearish depending on where the top is. But it appears like longer term, it's a bullish indicator. Short term, it's kind of hard to tell. But it looks like it may have already topped out. Yeah. Short term, it can be bullish or bearish. It may have already topped out, but if it blows past 680, then it would still be a bullish indicator. Okay. Gap down and bull flag. We do have a gap down here at 850, so that is a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should eventually come back up to 850 to fill this gap. May take a while, but eventually it should. And this does look like a potential bull flag in the making. No confirmation just yet, but it does appear like a flag pole is forming. So all we would need is some pullback to form the flag to get confirmation. And that would be a bullish indicator. The bull flag would suggest that the stock may want to break out to the upside. And then we do have a gap up at 390. So that is a bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back down to 390 eventually to fill this gap. I think that's it. Yes. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. All right, let's catch up with some comments here. To me, MULN's stock simply looks too risky, but to a more risk-tolerant investor, there's a legitimate argument behind investing in it. Yeah, I agree. I'd stay far away from it. But, you know, some people, some apes really don't care. And, hey, you know, it's their money. They can do whatever they want with it. But personally, yeah, I'd stay away from it. When is a good point to enter ATER? Want to catch the fall and ride the next wave? I would say 390. We'll get to that right now. Anything below 100? That's a bit ambitious. I would say 390. Susan Burns. Hello. Think you're new here. Don't think I've seen you here in the show before, so welcome to the show. Welcome to the community.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
You just went all in on MULN. Well, good luck to you. I don't know if you were here for the TA. We already went over the TA. I think it has the potential to go back down to 150. So, you know, stay safe. You know, diversification is key. You know, but hey, it seems like you sound pretty confident. So good luck to you. Yeah, I hope it works out. But you know, there is still more downside potential. I think it has the potential to go back down to 150. Right now, it's in the previous gap of 555 to 820, so do with that what you want. for what, ATER? Previous gap. What up, low roller?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you as always. Can you please check SNDL? Yeah, sure. Let's just finish up with ATER first. Have a good day today. Skill game. Yesterday I found bonus $40 profit. Awesome, dude. Congrats to you. I'm pissed off. I found $100 winner, but the machine is full. I can't put in the money. Damn, that sucks. It's rigged. Can you say something to the owner? Kroger guy got a new job. Heard his fast food. Does he like it better? He's gonna complain about that one too. He's gonna complain about everything. Alright guys, let's get back to this. And please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. What a punk skater.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Just noticed Tesla earnings is on Wednesday at 4:20. Elon Musk being Elon Musk. Oh yeah, it is. I knew Tesla was reporting this week, but yeah, it's on 4:20. Yeah, that was totally planned. Yeah, I was saying before, why are the weeds... Whoops. I was saying, why are the devil's lettuce stocks going down today? I thought it would go up, you know, buying the rumor. But no, they're selling off today. But thanks for being here, dude. Gap up August 9th. Oh, I got you. This big one here. Yeah, but that already filled, so... You know, kind of irrelevant at this point. But yeah, that was a big one. I heard his new boss, he fired so many people fast food. Well, he might get fired again. He said he got fired from every job he's ever been at, right? Alright, let me just check YouTube real quick. 7 viewers, 13 likes. Thank you, guys. He also speculated to be in the special guest on All In Podcast, episode 69, too. Yeah, he's just a major troll. He can do whatever he wants. Richest man in the world, just trolling everyone. Alright, let's get back to this. So I guess we'll go up to... We'll go up to 12, I guess. Alright. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 680, and 640. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 680, 745, $8, 835, 865, 910, 955, 995, 1045, 1110, 1190, and then 1245. There is resistance above 1245, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 640, 565. Oh, my bad, missed one. 640, 610, 565, 510, 460, 410, 355, 305, 255, 210, and then the low of 140. RSI is currently at... Oh, let's back up. So right now at this current price, 655, the channels to the downside yeah, you know what? They are pretty wide. The channels to the upside and the downside are pretty wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. RSI is currently at 77, so that is overbought and overvalued, so be careful, guys. And this did 85 million in volume today. Very significant volume. Way above the average of 8.1 million. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Although the volume is pulling back from the past few days, So it appears like the squeeze is winding down. Not over yet, but it looks like the momentum is cooling off. So be aware of that, guys. And here comes the ambulance. So let's read some comments real quick. He's close friends with the billionaires who run the podcast. I'm not too familiar with that podcast, but it sounds like something he would do. Did you watch yield farming videos this week? It is passive income for your farming your coins. No, I didn't. And I wouldn't do it anyway. I would not trust that site, and I wouldn't farm those coins anyway. But yeah, that's some high risk, high reward stuff there. I did buy Bitcoin today, though. I bought a lot of Bitcoin at 39K. What up, educated fool?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Haven't seen you in a bit, so welcome back, dude. Glad to have you here. Elon should use hemp plastic on his cars. We need a 420 pump. He would do that just as a troll. Yeah, 420 pump on what? Tesla? Or the Devil's Lettuce stocks? The Kroger guy got 735 subs. Did you lose a subscriber this weekend? I remember you got 795 subs. Aren't we still at 795 unless someone unsubscribed? No, I didn't get any subs this weekend. I did. It went up to like 796, and then someone unsubbed. Did you sold Bitcoin contract? I heard you sold it last week. No, I just bought more Bitcoin, and I'm gonna sell more. I'm gonna sell more contracts tomorrow. I just bought a lot of Bitcoin today, so I'm gonna sell more contracts for June 25th, I believe. 50K strike on those. 794 subs, so I guess someone unsubbed. Hey, that's how it goes, you know. They don't like what I say because I say things are going down, but. Alright, so I guess someone unsubbed. Alright, please smash the like button, guys. Let's get back to this. Okay. Alright, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. And this is going to be more or less the same from what I said last week. So long term, it looks like a good stock to buy and hold. Got some pretty strong bullish indicators in the cup and handle. Gap down. And the gap down. And in the short term, this does appear like there is still more upside potential. But this is looking pretty scary at the moment. Again, we have bearish indicators in the cup and handle, high RSI, gap up, volume coming down. And aftermarket action, I forgot to mention. And in the aftermarket here, this is pulling back down to 640, so that's a bearish indicator for tomorrow. If this holds, that is suggesting that tomorrow the stock will sell off. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice. Personally, I would not do that. This already went up 200% from the low of 210. Incredible run. And I think it's a bit too late to go long here. I think that'd be FOMO. But going long here would be a high risk, high reward play. Not saying you shouldn't go long, but it's too risky for my liking right now. And going long here would be a high risk, high reward play. I do think this has the potential to go back up to 835. That would be the next top here on the cup. And that would be that's $2 away. So that would be about a 30% upside. But at the same time, again, there's the gap up at 390. And let's do the math on that. And from this current price of 655, that would be a 40% downside. So yeah, high risk, high reward. So if you want to do that, I can support it. Just please do that at your own risk. But if you're in it for the long term, I would say hold off. Wait for this to pull back, because it should pull back eventually, as with all short squeezes. This should come back down to 390 to fill the gap. And also, based on this cup and handle here, if the top is 680 and the bottom is 210, this should pull back to around 445 to form the handle. So I do think this will pull back down to the 445 to 390 range. So if you're in it for the long term, I would set your buy orders to 390. I think that'd be a really great entry. And if it pulls back below 390, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice. Oh, I missed the bull flag. No, I said the bull flag. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice. Looks like a pretty decent play. I would say going short here would also be a high risk, high reward play, because again, looks like there's 30% upside and a 40% downside potential. I do think eventually it will come back down to 390 to fill the gap. But this may not be done squeezing yet. So as long as you're able to withstand some upside potential here, some upside pressure here, you should be able to make 40% on the downside. So, it's a bit risky. So it is pretty risky. But again, at some point, this will have to pull back. Can't keep squeezing forever. So if you want to go short here at 655, I can't support it. Just be aware it is risky, so please do that. So please do that at your own risk. And I would say cover at 390 where the gap is. And that should be a 40% downside gain. Okay. I think that's it. So pretty straightforward here, guys. Long term looks like a good stock to buy and hold. Short term, this still has upside potential, but at some point or another, it's going to have to pull back. Can't keep squeezing forever. Got a lot of bearish indicators. So if you want to go long, I think it's a bit too late to go long here at the current price. I would hold off, wait for a pullback to 390. And if you want to go short, still pretty risky because this still appears to be squeezing. But as long as you're able to withstand some upside pressure here, you should be able to make some pretty fat money on the downside. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up, not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is ATER Aterian. Alright, so it's 6 o'clock now. We've been going pretty long. Already 2 hours. We may go another half hour here. Or maybe hopefully not another hour. But I think we should be done by half hour. We still got NILE. And then the Yolos, which shouldn't take too long. But yeah, guys, so didn't think the show would go this long, but a lot of people in here chatting today, so that's fine. You know, I always welcome that. So let's just finish up here with NILE, and we'll get to the Yolos. You should buy a regular Bitcoin share than Bitcoin contract. I did. I bought Bitcoin and I sold contracts on it. It is raining today. Is that why you didn't go out, or you got home early? I took a break skill game today. It is raining yesterday. Yeah, so yeah, you got to take a break at some time. You shouldn't play it all the time. But yeah, glad you can make the show today, dude. All right, let's finish up here with Nile, and we'll get to the Yolos. 6 viewers, 15 likes. So thank you guys. Shout out to everyone who's still here. Appreciate everyone.
I appreciate you.
All right, let's finish up here with Nile. So here is NILE, Nile, BitNile. This finishes at 70.7 cents today. That is up 28.55%. Loving the stream, dude. Keep it up. Thank you. That really means a lot. Yeah, as we get bigger here, we are getting more hate, which, I expected. But, some people are crazy. The internet's crazy. And, I keep it real here. I tell you my honest opinion. I'm not going to say moon, moon, moon. I can't do that and get a lot of subs. But, as a financial advisor and a fiduciary, I have to tell you the truth. And, it just feels wrong to me lying. I'm not going to scream moon. So a lot of people don't like that. I get hate for that, but, usually I'm right. And, overwhelmingly, there's a lot more support than hate. So, you guys keep me motivated to keep doing this. So, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the content, and you guys are what, keeps me doing this. So, thank you. All right. Okay. So I haven't talked about this one in a while here. Last time we talked about this, I said it would come back down to 60 cents to fill the gap. A lot of people didn't like that, but here we are. But eventually it did. And today, this did make top 10 on StockTwits today. I believe it was number 3 after MULN and ATER. Major price action. So once again, we're going to analyze it. So there was a reason as to why the stock went up so much today. We did have some news, so let's check that out first. So the company reported their 2021 end of the year results. It says sales were 52.4 million versus 23.9 million year over year. So, very big increase in sales. That was very bullish. So, Apes really liked it. Jumped in here. And ran the stock up about 30% today. Very nice. So let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, this appears to be a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being the low of 50 cents. And there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 106. $141. $174. $186. $218. $251. $256. $296. $311, or even $370. But those are all bullish indicators. that is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. What else we got here? Gap down, gap up. There is a gap down at 75 cents, so that is a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should eventually come back up to 75 cents to fill this gap. We also have a gap up today at 57 cents. So that is a bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should eventually come back down to 57 cents to fill this gap. And in the aftermarket here, this is pulling back down to 68.5 cents. So if this holds, that would be a bearish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow the stock will sell off to the downside. Okay. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 72 cents, and 68 cents. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 72 cents, 77 cents, 83 cents, 88 cents, 92 cents, 94 cents, 98 cents, 103, 106, 111. We'll go up to 150 here. 115, 119, 125, 134, 141, 149, and then 156. There is resistance above 156, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 68 cents, 62 cents, 60 cents, 58 cents, 56 cents, 53 cents, and then the low of 50 cents. So right now at this current price, 71 cents. The channels to the upside and the downside are very wide. So expect significant price action either way this goes. Let's see here. $0.88. However, if/when this breaks 92 cents to the upside, the channel starts to narrow. Yeah, you know what? Now we'll leave it there. However, if/when this breaks 92 cents to the upside, the channel starts to narrow. So expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this breaks 92 cents. It's kind of hard, actually. You know what? I take it back. However, if/when this breaks 156 to the upside, the channel starts to narrow. So expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this breaks 156 to the upside. And to the downside, if/when this breaks 62 cents, the channel starts to narrow. So expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this breaks 62 cents. RSI is currently at 50, so that is extremely average. So according to the RSI, the current price of 71 cents is fair market value. And this did 127 million in volume today. Very significant volume, way above the average of 10 million. So this pump/squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So long term, This looks like a good stock to buy and hold. Got a pretty strong bullish indicator in the cup and handle. This is at a relative low. The low is 50 cents, so really can't go too much lower. And in the short term, this still has more upside potential. We still have bullish indicators in the gap down at 75 cents and cup and handle at 105. Only thing is, the gap up at 57 cents is pretty scary. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, 71 cents is really not a bad entry at all. It is an extremely average entry. You missed the big run today, but in the grand scheme of things, this is still a relative low, and still has upside potential here in the short and long terms. Like I said, this should come back up to 75 cents to fill the gap, and 105 to complete the cup. So it appears like there's a 10 to 50, a 10 to 50% upside in the short term. And it looks like there's a 20% downside in to fill the gap up here at 57 cents. And here comes the ambulance. My apologies, guys. We're doing pretty good well in the sirens today, but 1 second, gotta mute while this passes. All right, my bad, guys. So I would say going long here would be a medium risk, high reward play. Definitely worth a shot. A lot of upside potential. Just be aware, this can pull back down to 57 to fill the gap. So I can support going long at 71 cents and lower. And if it pulls back, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. And if you want a better price, then maybe you should just wait until 57 cents, where the gap is. But yeah, 71 cents current price, really not a bad entry at all. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that at the moment. Again, this should come back down to 57 at some point to fill this gap. But again, there's a lot of upside potential here. 50% upside potential, 20% downside potential. So I would say going short here would be a high risk, medium reward play. And it's just not really worth it, in my opinion. There is money to be made, but there are definitely better short plays out there in the market. And going short here is pretty risky. So if you want to do that, I can't support it. Just please do that at your own risk. But honestly, I think it's better just to stay away from this one. Maybe wait a little bit, see if it runs to the upside, and then you can short at a better entry. Or just move on and look for a better short play. Okay. So I don't like the entry of 71 cents to go short here. But if you want to, go for it. Just please do that at your own risk. So pretty straightforward here, guys. Long term looks like a good stock to buy and hold. in the short term, kind of hard to tell where it's going to go. But there definitely is a lot more upside potential than downside potential here. So if you want to go long, 71 cents, not a bad entry. Just be aware it can pull back about 20%. Maybe if you want, you can hold off and wait till it pulls back to 57 cents. And if you want to go short, again, there is downside potential, but a lot more upside potential. So too risky for my liking. But if you want to do that, go ahead. Just please do that at your own risk. All right. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today, and good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is NILE BitNile. All right. What up, Henrik?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you as always. Nice seeing you again. All right, guys. So that took a lot longer than I expected. But that's all right because there was a lot of people coming in here and chatting. So, yeah, let's finish up here with the Yolos. Let me check YouTube, see how many people are still here. But I think most people dipped. You know, that was kind of boring. It took a long time, so I don't expect too many people to still be here. 5 people. All right, cool. So don't know who's still here, but appreciate everyone who's still here. Shout out to you guys.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
And let's finish up here with some Yolos. And this shouldn't take too long. They're mostly memes. All right, so give me a second here to pull this up. And please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. All right. Gonna mute real quick because here comes another siren, and we'll give this a second to finish loading. I'll get started with the Yolos here. Alright, so still loading, but I think we'll get started anyway here. Alright guys, so today, this should be pretty fun. Got a lot of Yolos. We got 9 Yolos here. Mostly memes, so this shouldn't take too long. We have some gain corn and lost corn too. So, yeah, let's do it. So this first one's by Hado Dog You 2. And you artards still throw your money at them. They literally operate out of a effing retirement home. So, and this is real, by the way. So here's Fidelity headquarters. Here's TD headquarters. That looks pretty official. Charles Schwab headquarters. That also looks really official. So yeah, TD and Charles Schwab looks pretty nice. They're the same company now anyway. And Fidelity is pretty nice as well. And here's Robinhood. This is their headquarters. It's like a one-story house, it looks like. So, yeah, I don't know why they haven't upgraded that, you know. I don't know how many people work for them. But yeah, this is actually true. I remember a guy had to go all the way to Robinhood headquarters because they locked him out of his account and wouldn't answer his phone calls and emails and stuff. But yeah, I totally agree. I don't like Robinhood. Don't think anyone should use them. I got locked out of my account as well. Luckily I had no money on there. But totally agree. I would not go with Robinhood. This says it all right here. So I thought this was a pretty funny meme. Alright, same guy. Hotto Dog, you too. Remember to hum the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme in your head as you look at this. So, yeah, this is a Jim Cramer meme here. Get as many DD shares as you can after the Chinese ride-hailing giant goes public, Jim Cramer says. So this was June 28th, 2021. And this was back when DD was at 15. Now it's at like 2, right? So.
And it's gone.
So not financial advice, but you guys know the joke. You guys know the meme. Inverse Jim Cramer usually win. Not all the time, but a lot of the times, you know, it's a good play. And it would have worked out pretty well right here. Alright, this is by YOLO Call King. Best he can do. So here's a meme for Elon Musk and Twitter and Pawn Stars. So here's Elon Musk over Rick Harrison. Best I can do is 43 billion. Pretty funny, pretty funny. Maybe if he upped it to 69, it's 54.20. But maybe if he upped it to 69, they'd take the deal. Or 69 billion, they would take the deal. But yeah. There's a lot of Twitter memes here. Elon Musk Twitter memes. This is a pretty funny one. Alright, this is by Cheesy Bib, plus 1,000%. So I don't even know what this meme is about. But here we have, looks like a cat fight. 0 days put buyers. 0 days till expiration put buyers. 0 day till expiration call buyers. And they're fighting each other here. And this is me. I thought this was funny, because this is totally me. Chilling here. Smoking some good stuff. Selling covered calls and cash secured puts. So yeah, stay the gang all the way. I love selling options. Long-term winning strategy. If you guys saw before, you know, I just sold more options on Bitcoin. So yeah, totally agree. This guy's chilling. You know, not stressed, selling those options while, you know, it's pretty stressful over here, buying FDs. So very true, very true. All right, let's get on to the actual YOLOs here. So this is by Bored Billionaire. BBAI, 14K to 120K, added more shares last week. All right, so we're not going to look at the shares because, you know, we just look at options here. So here we got BBAI FDs. I don't even know what BBAI is, but here we got 400 calls for 15 strike, expiring. It already expired. It's over. April 14th. And here we have a May 20th, but that's only one call, so whatever. But yeah, he said it himself. 14K YOLO. And yeah, he's up 106K plus shares. All in all, 120K. BBAI. Wow, this was mooning, huh? Big Bear AI Holdings. All right, no idea what that is, but yeah, I mean, it's already over. Expired in the money. Did it expire in the money? I don't even know if it expired in the money. I hope he sold. I hope he sold. I think he did. So, yeah, it's already over. I sure hope he sold. Looks like he did. And very risky stuff. I don't really think you guys should do this, but it paid off really big here. 800%. And, yeah, just barely escaped. Just barely escaped with some fat tendies. So, high risk, high reward. 8 play here. Don't really think you guys should do this, but worked out here. So, Bored Billionaire, thanks for posting. Congrats to you, dude. You got pretty lucky, if you ask me. So, maybe you should chill out on the FDs and just, yeah, just go with the shares from now on. But, congrats to you, dude. Enjoy the tendies. What is this? Really? It got deleted? This guy had it like a $3 million gain. It got deleted. That sucks. Oh, well. All right, on to the Lost Corn by JD918. Is this what you perverts wanted to see? Can I say that? My bad. So here we got Microsoft, 100 shares. Don't know what the expiration is. He grayed it out here for some reason. But this was a 16K YOLO, and right now he's down 14K, down 89%.
And it's gone.
So I really want to know what the expiration is, but it's not looking great here. And doesn't really matter what the expiration is. I think at this point, it's not going to work out, and you should probably hit the sell button. Still got $1,800 in value. A lot of money to most people. And if you don't cut it here, you're probably going to lose everything. So, unfortunate. But looks like you got to cut at this point. So, yeah, JD918, thanks for hosting. Sorry for your loss, dude. I wish I knew the expiration, but it looks like you're pretty screwed either way. So I think at this point, you got to hit the sell button. Otherwise, you lose another 1,800. Sucks, but, you know, got to cut your losses. So sorry for your loss. Good luck to you, and please post updates. All right, this is by Piero Scav Valentino. So, yeah, lost corn. So here we got JP Morgan. FDs. Expires June 17th. So, still got about 2 months to go. But this was a over 10K YOLO. And right now he's down $9,900. 96%. But hey, he has $420 left in value. Nice. What was the strike? Yeah, 60 calls. 165 strike. JP Morgan. Yeah, I don't know about that, dude. Got a long way to go. I don't know about that. This ain't gonna work. So, yeah, very unfortunate. But I think at this point you got to cut. It is not looking good. Still got 420 in value here. Save yourself some money. Just cut. Take the L. Yeah, dude. Really unfortunate. So, Piero Sca Valentino, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss. Very disgusting. But I think at this point, there's only one thing to do. Save your money. Cut. Save yourself $420. And, yeah, this hurts. But, you know, didn't go your way. And it's better to take something off the table rather than lose everything. So sorry for your loss. Thanks for posting. Good luck to you, and please post updates. All right, last one by Tesla Neo Bull. I should have gone long on rope instead. Nice knowing you guys. AMD loss. So this one's not as bad as the others, but here we got 10 calls for AMD, 130 strike expiring August 19th. So quite a ways to go. Got 4 months to go. This was a approximately 7K YOLO, and right now is down 5K, 74%.
And it's gone.
So 130 AMD. I mean, it's possible. It's possible, but not looking great. All right, peace out, Wen. Thanks for being here, dude. Catch you later. It's possible. It ain't great, though. What was it? August 19th. 130. So Delta's 16%. So, yeah, 16% chance this works. Not looking great at all. So I think this one is probably a cut as well. There's still a chance, but not looking great. And still a lot of value here. $1,800. A lot of money. So, yeah, I think this one is a cut as well. Really sucks, but probably not going to happen. So save yourself $1,800 or lose everything. So yeah, Tesla Neo Bull. Thanks for hosting. Sorry for your loss, dude. I guess in the grand scheme of things, this isn't too bad, you know. 5K. Not nearly as bad as some other people. But yeah, at this point, it's not looking great, and I think you should cut. Because if you don't, it's probably going to zero. So save yourself $1,800, dude. So sorry for your loss. Thanks for posting. Good luck to you, and please post updates. All right, guys. So yeah, we went a little bit over today. Went half hour over. I thought it'd take 2 hours, but we went 2.5 hours here. Longer show than usual. That's all right. A lot of people in here today chatting, so that's cool. Appreciate everyone. Let me check how many people still in here. I don't think there's too many people. There's only one person left, so shout out to you, whoever's still here. And yes, that's the show for today, guys. So thank you, guys. My apologies for the technical difficulties in the beginning. But yeah, we had a lot of cover today. A lot of articles, a lot of TA to cover, and Yolos. So yeah, it was a really good show. So shout out to everyone who came in today. A lot of regulars, a lot of new people. Great show today. So much appreciated. All right, let's get out of here. I got a lot of editing to do tonight. All right. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.